About to drop my rod. Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful Lake Taneycomo. I am joined today by HP, Captain HP, also the owner of Scotty's Trout Dock. I don't know if he has a nickname like Sammy does. You the big trout trapper?
I'm the Mac Daddy Trout Trapper.
The Mac Daddy Trout Trapper. All right. So, we have boated up here. We're all the way at the dam, right at the cable. We're over on the south side. And today we are both still learning how to slip bobber rig. And so just like yesterday, except today I've got a little bit different. I've got two size 16 of those tan scuds with the UV flash in them. Today I've got them about 3 foot apart. We've still got the SSG weights, 2 of them with a AAA weight and the slip bobber above, and about 7 foot of leader for the scuds to go on, except the difference today is I got them 3 foot apart, and we're gonna see, we've been playing around with all kinds of little combinations today. Caught a few fish. We're gonna see if this last combination works. We haven't tried this one yet. We did this right before we turned the video on, so we're gonna get drifting. Like I said, you got to pull out a bunch of line. You want to wait till the boat's drifting at speed. Today is the 15th or 16th? Today's the 15th. It is a Friday. So far as I can tell, we've seen some people catching fish on the lake. I know Captain Blake Harris was out earlier. He said that the bite was good for him. They were doing their slip bobber rig with the scuds. He said that they fished below Fall Creek and still limited out for everybody in the boat doing it. Like I said, I'm still got some stuff to dial in on this. The few fish that we have caught today were almost all, that looked like a bite, we're almost all on the size 16 scud. So that's why I went with dual 16, something to kind of make it a little lighter. All the other guides I could see on the lake today seem to be also using the slip bobber rig. Phil told me he went out with a white jig earlier and said he caught a few, but that the white jig bite was not that great. He did make an interesting note. He said he was spot locked below Lookout Island, and he could see a rainbow holding in the slack water, about a 20-incher, nice one. And he said he tried feeding his white jig down, casting at the fish quite a bit, and HP just had one on. And he said that I'm gonna go ahead and say no fish on the first cast. I've got to get the boat moved over just slightly. Island is coming up, don't want to hit that. Good news is my scuds are clean for once, so that might have helped. We're gonna drift right along the outside of the island. But anyway, so Phil said that he watched this big rainbow. It wouldn't take his white jig, but a big clump of moss came floating by. And you might have to reel that back in for a second, HP. You're gonna catch that log over there. And a big old moss glob came rolling by, and that big rainbow jumped out and ate the moss glob. So interesting. I know we talked about it a few weeks ago that this time of the year these trout will eat the moss purposefully, and you witnessed one that wouldn't eat his jig but did eat a big clump of moss. Again? All right, HP's on them back there. So we've rolled past the island. We are just across from where rebar hole is. Coming up on the root wad. When you're fishing in this fast of water, everything kind of...
That was fish. That was 100%.
Well, I don't know what I did different on your rig, but you're definitely getting bites back there. I saw the head shake on your rod.
Moved,
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a... Oh, there he is again. That's straight up swing and a miss.
I'm gonna pull mine in and check for moss again. Huh, I'm mossless. Well, this is the first time today where I've been able to pull it in twice and not have any moss on, so could be something to having the scuds a little more spaced out versus kind of farther back towards the end of the line there. There might be something to that. Interesting today. There wasn't any rain in the forecast yesterday, and then something popped up this morning. Thought it was just going to blow over in 30 minutes, and it went from a thunderstorm to hail for about 5 minutes, back to more rain for longer than they were calling for, and the clouds have kind of stuck around all day since then. Oh no! Oh, I had him. Alright, now I'm on the swing and miss board.
Welcome.
It almost looks like something severe is about to roll in right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark over.
It's gotten significantly darker in the last 5 minutes.
There he is.
Yes! A fish. I'm gonna put the action on you. HP, after a few swings and misses, has found the board. Now there's the thunder. HP, I'm glad we put our rain gear on.
Oh,
That's a decent one.
Pretty fish.
You can keep reeling, that bobber will slide out of your way. It wasn't locked in place.
Trying not to overwork him.
Yeah, playing as long as you need to. I'm gonna straighten the boat out a little bit. Heck, I might even have time to check my... Oh, no, I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. In the net. All right. Once you get him unwrangled, hold him up for the camera for a few seconds there, so everybody knows what a fish looks like. If I can't catch one, at least I can bring somebody to show them what a fish looks like. Hey, my scuds are mossless 3 times in a row. I'm super happy about that. That's an accomplishment for today.
Here we go. Come on, little buddy.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
You kind of saw a flash of a fish. All right. We're gonna call that a win today. We've been changing these rigs and changing the length of the leaders and the amounts of weight and the scud combinations, just trying to get a better idea of how to do this. So far, I think these are our best results.
Yes.
I gotta figure out why my slip bobber rig's not working here. Oh, that might be why. Much better. Let's see. We're rolling past the big sycamore tree right now, which is on the left-hand side, about 50-70 yards above the boat ramp. Oh, oh, oh! You got him?
No.
That was definitely a fish. You gave her a couple tugs there. That line on the back of the boat must be where all the fish are laying.
Hope so.
ramp directly across from us now. Pull mine in and check it just one more time. Nope, it's good. I think one of the only differences between the rig that I set up on his rod and the rig I set up on my own is his leader is just about 1.5 feet shorter than mine. Mine's still closer to that 8-foot range. There's the rain. Those are big drops. Mine earlier was, my line was tangled around it, and that's the reason it kept doing that. I think this is the first time today we haven't dealt with the wind killing us. Well, this might be a short video today if these raindrops keep picking up. They're pretty big and I don't have anything protecting the camera equipment here. I feel like right now I almost feel like I need more weight. Add one more split shot to mine. Maybe.
Bottom better up there in the high current.
Yeah, well, the water speed actually coming through Trophy Run picks up faster because of the way it narrows down and shoots. and so that's the reason it doesn't seem like we're touching the bottom quite as well. Water should start to slow down somewhere in here, or a little bit away from that chute.
And it's pretty, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Well, my scuds are still clean. I think we're gonna go to the island. Those hardly even sound like raindrops. That sounds like slush.
It could be snowing.
Yeah. Well, that's about the only thing that's left today is for it to snow a little bit, and we would have got just about everything. Well, I still don't think I've quite figured this whole slip bobber thing out, but I feel like I'm getting closer.
We're not giving up anyhow.
No, we're not going to give up till we get it all the way, but ooh, that one almost looked like a bite. That looked like a bite. Well, we made it to the island, and it doesn't look like the rain's gonna stop anytime soon. So we thank you guys for watching. Thank HP for joining me today and showing us what a fish looks like. But we thank you guys for watching. We will see you again tomorrow.